Oh my god, 2 episodes in a row in which I do an entire world? It must be your lucky day. Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Wario Land. Last time, we finished up my most hated level in the game, Stove Canyon. And this episode, I'm going to be tackling the Black Sugar Gang's main ship, the SS Teacup, starting with our first course, Course 26. So, what is available to us inside this world? Well, for one, there are going to be 3 treasures for us to get, and birds again. Isn't that always great? So yes, I decided to combine this into one episode because it, is a little bit longer than the last one, but it's not long enough for me to split it into 2 parts, plus also the split up points for where they're at is too awkward for me to make this into 2 parts. So, yay, 1 full episode. I do wish that I was able to get through this game a lot faster, but either way, our first treasure for the SS Teacup is actually going to be available inside here. Anyway, I paused the game right there because I was talking with somebody, because just like how the last session was, this session... Actually, no, the session went better than the last one. That was really the only interruption that I had during the session. And since this game does the ever so fun thing of stopping the music while pausing, it made it easy to edit. Anyway, get the dragon hat right here so that you can hit this thing and bounce it away. Because I believe that it's only the dragon hat that could actually get rid of that thing. I've never tried it with Bull Wario, but I did end up bouncing off of it during practice files beforehand while I was Bull Wario. So I don't know if Bull Wario can completely destroy it. By the way, the door's right there, so let's go and grab the key first. Key is over this way. Again, you don't need to have Dragon Wario at this point, but you might as well keep him. Him and his slow-moving pace. That's really one of the things I'm just not a fan of with Dragon Wario. I mean, it makes him move so slow compared to regular Wario, and especially to Jet Wario, who runs at a... I should say jogs at a jaunty pace, because I don't expect Wario to run. He only does that in Super Smash Bros., and even then, he tiptoes to his enemies. Anyway, the key is right here, so let's hit that. And let's go back to our door, getting our first treasure. Hopefully this treasure is a little bit better than Wario finding his bowling ball and his bowling ball trophy, because, yeah, I don't know why those are treasure. But, open the door, and let's get our treasure. Which is... ooh, a knife! Wario's gonna stab some bitches. So, Wario's got himself a knife now, so everyone watch out. Wario's got a knife. Alright, so that takes care of the first treasure, so now let's go to the end of the stage, and then we'll finish this up. Really, I'm really loving how this game plays so far right now, because, I mean, it reuses a lot of assets from Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, reusing assets isn't a bad thing. It's when you constantly reuse them and copy-paste them in really quick succession that it starts to get really bad, and especially noticeable, especially when you're trying to, how should I say, pad out the game. But we have some gators right here. They just jump up. They want to take a bite out of Wario's crotch. Why would they want to do this? Why would they want to bite out of Wario's crotch? That would be terrible. Right here, and there's the end of the stage. Don't expect getting too many coins inside some of these stages on the SS Teacup, ladies and gentlemen, because you won't be getting too many. But that takes care of Course 26. So, let's unlock our next course, Course 27. Now, Course 27 doesn't have any treasure inside it at all, so no need to worry about it. But it does have the walruses back from Sherbet Land. We haven't seen them since Sherbet Land, and I did say we weren't going to be seeing them for a while. In fact, I think this is the last level in the game in which we're actually going to be seeing those walruses. Or, yeah, I think that is the case. Kind of odd, but get ourselves another life right there. Get 34. Nope. Not worth trying to go after him. Nope. Go, get away with me, your harpoon. I don't want that. That's right, you better swim away. You know what Wario's gonna do to you. You're going to breathe arrows at you because it turns into arrows underwater. It looks like dash panels. Right? And there we go. That killed them. Now let's go and get the treasure. Get over here. Ooh, there's a Bull Wario hat, but this is one of the few instances in which Dragon Wario is actually useful to us, so I think Roxas is gonna keep the Dragon Wario hat for right now. Although you may want to grab that Bull Wario for later, because there is a spot in the stage to where you can score yourself a couple of coins if you manage to grab the hat, and I believe also it will allow you to get to the midway point for the level. But for right now, let us go towards the end. That walrus decided he didn't want to play with me anymore after shooting a harpoon. Oh look, we've got more of the shell guys, and look, pirate gooms underwater. Apparently they can survive, so long as they move back and forth non-stop. Seriously, this is the only instance in the game in which you're gonna see pirate gooms underwater. It's kind of weird. Anyway, you'd want you'd want Bull Wario, so then you can end up getting yourself onto that conveyor belt right there, and then what you can end up doing is get to the midway checkpoint, but since I don't really care about midway checkpoints unless I die a lot, then we're in no danger, really. Which, really for this game, I mean, I have died quite a bit, but look at my life count. It's still fairly high, and I will say that it won't be going under 30 for the rest of this project. It will get close to going under 30, but it won't go under 30, that's for sure. But more pirate gooms. Alright, no other pirate gooms right here. Instead, we have the flies from Macro Zone for some odd reason. I don't know. It seems like the oddest one. You can kill them, but for some odd reason, Wario has to jump on them and can only jump on them to kill the giant flies from Macro Zone. Like, I guess that seems like an enemy that Wario would go against, but it seems kind of an odd one to bring in for Wario Land. By the way, that completes course 27. I was going to say 28, but that would mean Roxas forgot how to count again. So, let's go into course 28. Now, course 28 doesn't have a treasure inside it either, so no worries. Instead, just go nuts. Now, you're going to want to keep the Dragon Wario hat, because there is a spot in the stage in which you can use it to get you a few coins and a little bit of a shortcut. Not much of a shortcut, I should say more of an alternate pathway. So, just duck under all the birds. Run around with my portable flamethrower that Wario just has on his head. I'm surprised it doesn't singe off his eyebrows. And use the dragon hat right here, and you'll go through the door to where there is a little block. Hit the block, and you come out to seeing a ladder, which allows you to skip the, that area. So let's just jump over this way, kill some pirate goons, and then walk into another one. Because Roxas is the pinnacle of smart, if you've not seen that at this point. Alright, we got a bird. And that was way too close. I almost ended up getting hit right there. But let's grab the coins. This seems like an odd little alternate pathway to take. I mean, it makes sense to have it. Oh, who am I kidding? No, I'm trying to make sense out of a Mario game. I shouldn't, or in my case, a Wario game. I should not be doing that. Instead, I just decided to send that pirate goom to Davy Jones' locker. Anyway, if I still had the dragon hat, I could use it right around here because there is a block inside this stage, I believe, that contains a, what is it? A 3-up. I believe it's inside this stage. If not, I'm thinking of another stage. But we can get ourselves regular Wario right here. Now, I believe that will turn into a dragon hat if you end up already being regular Wario. Now, one thing to watch out for, the white area that's on the bottom of the screen, that is instant death. I don't know why that's instant death, because, Wario is swimming and has been capable of swimming this entire time. I also don't know why I fell right into that bird. Go me. But, unfortunately, that was instant death, if so needed. But, let's grab this pirate goom. Kill both them. Another bird. Out of my way, birds. I don't like you. I also don't like you, pirate goom. Alright, and okay, I was wrong. I guess the walruses are inside this part of the stage too, but this, I believe, is the last time we're gonna be seeing them, because the walruses, they're not really used too much. I don't understand why. They have such a unique sprite compared to everything else. But here's the end of the stage. So, through the door we go. Now we can move on to stage 29. Yeah, we're actually breezing through this pretty quickly. Now, course 29 has a little funny thing in it that I decided to keep in. So, go me. Yeah, go me. And then, beat Crotch to the death. What a horrible way to go. It's going to take many stitches. But, let's try that again with that less crotch biting, shall we? Stupid gators. How dare they bite Wario's crotch. That's just nasty. Anyway, this stage right here is where we're going to be getting the second of our treasures, but this stage is handled a little bit differently than other stages with inside of Wario Land, I will say. In that it's more connected than the other stages. What do I mean by that? I mean that there are ways to backtrack, and that's what we're going to have to do inside this stage in order to get forward. We're going to need to backtrack because the door is at the beginning of the stage, while the key is later on. So, let's kill the Dee. There we go. Jet Wario. I don't want to be Jet Wario. I want to be Bull Wario. You don't need to be a specific power-up for this one. I just like being Bull Wario. Right, and die. Nope. Now, don't go through that door right there. That will take you back to the last room you were just in. Same goes for this door. Although we will be using it soon enough to backtrack just to make things easier for us. We can get ourselves another heart. Wait for him to throw his sword, which somehow is like a boomerang. I don't know how they managed to do that. Every time I try, it just gets stuck in something. Anyway, there's the midway checkpoint if you need it. But luckily, we won't need it for right now, because we're actually at the end of the stage. Right? And death to the Pirate Goon. Let's go through this door right here. And there's a ladder for us to go down to other Dees to kill. And a bunch of coins. This door was entirely pointless except for getting hearts and coins. Go me. And I can't even get that heart. Go me. Alright, let's climb up and let's go and get that key now, shall we? Because the clock is ticking. And that's one thing I always just... The timer is so inconsequential in this game. I mean, I think once or twice I've gotten it to where I was under 100, but that's about it. I've never gotten a timeout in this game. Anyway, we gotta ride the Pouncer up here so we can grab ourselves a key. So Wario, take your keyblade in stride. And let us go back to the door. The door to treasure. Not the heart of all worlds, just the door to treasure. Still going with that Wario as a Keyblade Master thing. Alright, so now we're going to use one of those other doors I said not to use because they will take us back a little bit quicker to where we need to go. And then we need to backtrack all the way through the stage again in order to get to the end. In hindsight, I probably should have cut out the trek back, but oh well. So, let us go inside here and grab our treasure. Which is... Oh boy, Wario's gonna chop some wood. Wario wants to be a lumberjack. He will be the Baron in Canada. Which is really the only place to where I know logging is still really done in abundance. Because I know they don't really do logging here in the United States too often anymore. But that's another conversation for another time. For right now, we need to get to the end of the stage because we have 233 seconds remaining. Oh no, will we ever make it? Judging by the fact that this is the one that's inside the take, yes. Especially because the end of the stage, by where the key was, is very close by. Although, if you don't know what door to go in, I will admit you can get messed up a bit. And that's what I meant by this stage is more circular, or more connected, I should say, than other stages, because it has doors that will take you back to the beginning of the stage, while in previous stages in the game, we never really had that. But it's actually only done for this stage in particular. Now that I think about it, it's only done for this stage. So, let us charge to the end. Bull Wario being Bull Wario. Oh, come on. No, die. And die. Die. Go through here. And we're near the end of the stage. We just need to get rid of some Dees. There we go. And here's the end. So, one stage remaining. And that is going to be course number 30. And it was pretty much at this point I decided, you know what, there's no reason for me to not show off my 7,000 coin count, because my 7,000 coin count is the fruits of my labor for going through course 1-6 over and over again. Seriously, use course 1-6 constantly. That's how you can get 10,000 coins easily inside this game. Combine that with all the treasures and you are set. Anyway, for this stage, this is where we're gonna get our third treasure, which I believe, now that I think about it, this is one of the only treasures inside of Wario Land that is actually acquired through the boss stage. Huh. I never thought of that. And I somehow got the DD stuck into the wall sprites. Good job, Wario. You managed to glitch the game. So, pretty much right there, using Jet Wario going through the beginning, as long as you have Bull Wario, is a shortcut, actually, through a lot of the stage. So we cut out probably, I don't know, a whole minute, actually, of the stage. Very beneficial. Since it's a boss stage, let us put this in. As you can see, it's a lot more expensive this time. And the reason for that is this boss gives me a hard time a lot. And I will not lie, I do end up dying to this boss. Because this is one of the bosses, this is where the bosses really start to get a little bit more tricky. Not the trickiest in the world, but sometimes hitboxes for some of the enemies that you have to do can be kind of annoying. But first things first, before we get to the boss, we need to get to that treasure. So, let's have Wario jet around. Here's the door, so we need the key. And I can hear the moles around here swinging their maces. Alright, there's 2 of them. Die. Alright, so that takes care of him. So now we just need to go up this way. Die. Not in this one. Alright, let's try and go to this one. Oh, I fell right onto the beetle. Well, I better not try to kill him. So let's just instead go up right here. There's another heart. Nope. But, grab the heart. And here's our garlic pot and our key. So Wario, take your key in stride. And let us go down to the door. Unfortunately, this is where having Jet Wario would have been nice because I could have gone faster, but oh well. So, what is our last treasure for the SST Cup? Oh boy, Wario got the pigskin. Yeah. Yeah. There's no way around it. That's a football. That's a football. Why is that a treasure? I mean, I'm used to Wario having, you know, certain, I guess I would say, odd treasures in the game. I mean, look at Wario World, where it had quite a few interesting ones, but some of those ones still made sense. I mean, the Nintendo ones were jokes, but I mean, remember, Nintendo is the one that owns Wario, so I'll accept that he owns a GameCube and an N64 and an NES as a treasure, especially a working NES with probably no CIC chip problems, but a football? Maybe Wario has a fantasy football league that really rakes in the dough. But let's go and fight our boss for this world, Bobo, who produces mini birds through his mouth. And does this look familiar? Yeah, it looks like the last boss, only this time we have to throw birds at him. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. So, let us hit another bird. Die, Bobo. Die. Oh no, I don't need to die. Oh, great. Now what do I do? Now you need to watch out because Bobo can, the birds that you have to throw at Bobo have kind of an odd hitbox because of their beaks. And if you're not careful, then you'll end up dying. But let's get rid of Bobo. Bye-bye. So, grab all our coins, 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 coins. And there we go. 172. And we're going to leave this one in because this is a special double or half your fortune, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only time in the game, I believe, that I get close to maxing it out. Will there be a time in which I fully max it out? Oh, maybe. Maybe someday. So, now we've got ourselves 688 coins in our purse. One more and we can get 999. Can we do it? No, it was a zonk. Well, 344 is not a bad number either. It was a zonk. But, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That takes care of the SST cup. So why don't we put all of our treasure in, and then look at our lovely treasure collection of horn, harp, crown, shield, bell, genie, my bowling ball, my bowling trophy, my knife, my axe, and my football. I'm still questioning the football. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359, and I'll see you guys next time.